shit everywhere.
Well, there's not. It's just my shit is everywhere.
Oh,
My shit
well,
is everywhere.
Even worse, her shit's everywhere. The walls, under
Tyler's
the
shit all over the
bed,
walls. Sorry.
in the pillowcase.
I'm so sorry.
You feel better, little
I got
one.
stressed.
I got stressed.
Yeah.
She got upset.
So my dog
I
does.
got
Under the
upset.
mouse, in the laser part.
Oh my god.
Is that
so
better?
gross.
Is that better? I'm sorry. I
She's
don't know
like,
what I
"What?"
did.
I don't think you
sorry.
did anything.
You feel better.
She just had an upset moment. She
Dad,
said, I'm just upset.
all right. Mama's there now.
So,
She didn't abandon you.
No,
before
I'm here.
we get playing, because
here.
this is technically the second half,
long
who
fingers.
wants to do a recap?
Everyone says that. And she
Or-
loves long toes.
Oh, you just played
and long
essentially.
legs. We
Because
found out
I'm
yesterday
breaking
she loves
these into
piano.
two
So
uploads
we need to put her in
so that
piano.
they're a little less bulky.
Okay.
Beneath the endless sky of the Sword Coast stands a fortress of memory, ink, and history. For centuries, its towering spires have watched the sea, its wards of magic protecting the greatest collection of knowledge in all the Forgotten Realms. Kings have bargained for its secrets, archmages have died studying its hoard, and every soul who passes through its gates must pay the same price. A book the library does not yet possess. But Candlekeep is more than a sanctuary for scholars. Behind its quiet walls and low-lit halls lie forbidden tomes, whispered prophecies, and mysteries better left unopened. Some books are hidden for a reason, and some doors are sealed with more than locks. Our story begins with curious minds stepping into the world's greatest archive, where every question has an answer, and every answer has a cost. Welcome to Candlekeep.
So, recap. Who wants to recap?
So
What have you played?
we just defeated the Rat King, or the Rat Man, Rat Boy.
Rat Master.
So first we confronted the bookstore owner. What was
Just
the
so you know, Tyler, it's nothing but your crotch on screen right now.
what was the bookstore owner again?
I'm leaving that in you.
That's okay.
That's staying put. Sorry.
So we confronted Corvala.
Yes.
Trying to find out some information there. Method didn't work out the first time, trying to be nice and figure it out, and then we just went straight up. It's like accusing you. It's like, hey, we know what's going on. We then were told to visit Corvella at her place because we want to try to keep everything down low. Then on our way there, we got attacked by the Rat King, 2 thugs, and a bunch of rats. We almost died, but we managed to fight them all off and kill them all off, and now we're on the way to Corvella's house there.
Well,
After a
right
short rest.
Right now, we're all very hurt. Well, we'll
Yeah.
point out everybody but
Fix your
Nacho is
mic.
very hurt.
It's facing everybody but you.
Anyhow, long story short, Nacho took no damage, and is kind of walking around wondering how everybody else got so beat up.
So you say short rest?
Definitely.
Yes, you can take a short rest.
So
if
hit
you need
dice
to.
all the way around. I use my 2 sorcery points to replenish 1 spell slot. Yeah.
How do I do this short rest thing here?
You should have a thing there for hit dice, maybe.
Hit
Well,
point.
I think they literally just hit long rest, short rest, and it
Yeah.
does.
Oh, I
So
see.
if you go to see that little campfire underneath your
Oh yes, yeah.
and then short rest, and then just click on down at your bard,
Oh, that
one
might
of
be
those
perfect
squares,
timing because
Yeah.
recap, I
And
can
then-
cut him entering.
and then just hit that,
Do I reset maximum
Nope.
HP? No. Okay.
and then it'll roll
And
a
then
dice.
Tyler, if you
automatically.
also want to do, but I think you're only 1
There you go.
HP
You
down
just gained
now,
3.
right?
I am.
Okay.
So you're
Thank
okay.
You
God.
should probably drink a potion.
Yeah. I have a healing potion.
Yeah, you guys
Oh.
picked up a couple.
Greg,
Yo.
my guy's level, like his hit point's 17. So do I have the highest health point?
You might.
Yeah.
What do I do with the healing potion?
Oh, you just. Oh,
Well,
yeah.
you shouldn't need this. Should you?
No,
Okay.
short rest even then.
I have a short rest and I only have 3 hit points now out of my
Just
11.
one more. Can't you choose for one more?
You
hit
only
dice?
have 2 hit dice.
Oh, I see.
So you would have 2 hit dice for a bard. It's what, a D8 or a D6?
I don't know.
Either
It
way.
would be a D8 because I'm also a D8 there.
Yeah. So if she rolled a d8 and she had one, you rolled a 1, I guess.
I just pressed the button on the thingy and it gave me a 3
Okay.
or 2.
I don't know. I don't use it.
I
don't
mean,
like that system.
yeah.
Can't help you.
Because if I press it, it gives me a short rest, then it rolls the dice. Oh. And then that made me roll for initiative, so I don't know what I did there.
Don't know. I do not know, unfortunately.
Oh, I didn't want to. Oh, well.
No, and then if I only use one square of that instead of the 2.
So, can I drink? Should I drink the potion? Probably.
I would, just in case.
Okay, so what do I do with the potion?
I
What do I roll? It says 2d4 and 2 hit
have
points.
to add that to my inventory.
So I roll 2d4s then? Okay. So this
Yeah, if you haven't used your hit dice, you would roll them.
Okay, so
Or are you? Sorry, you're using the potion.
yeah.
Yeah. Sorry, same thing. It's 2d4s plus 2.
4. Nope. 4 plus 3 plus 2. So
Where are you? There we go. Okay.
9. So 9. 9 plus 3 is 12. That's too many.
Oh, sorry. You would just go to max.
Okay.
I was like, wait, what? Too many? What are we talking about? Yeah,
Okay.
you would just go
That's
to max.
fine.
That's all. You guys have had your short rest. What do you do?
Well, I guess I'll just knock on the door.
Well, I don't. You're not here yet. I just have
Okay.
that up and ready.
So I'm sure by now, having taken our rest into consideration, it's time to start making our way to that house.
Oh gosh, yes,
Yeah.
Alright.
certainly.
Oh, we were already on our way there. I forgot.
Yeah.
So,
Renee, at any point there was would Sable come back and say anything or just mention anything because we're still.
I would say maybe toward the end of your short rest, Sable would return and just kind of land on your shoulder. Like there's been no issues.
Okay. Well, if she landed on my shoulder, there's a get. So Sable didn't peck on me, so there's nothing we have to potentially need to worry about. Right?
Yeah.
Alright, so we'll just head to the house.
So you follow the directions and you do approach. In the distance, you can see a pretty ramshackle kind of. You're toward the edge of like even the outside towns around Baldur's Gate now, in the kind of a ramshackle sort of poor district. Do you just go up to the door? What do you do?
Is it fenced in? Can I walk around?
No, it's just like a ramshackle house on the edge of town, sort of.
Okay, are there windows open anywhere? Like, can I walk around and kind of look in the windows just to see if anything looks,
There he
if
is.
there's mysterious or anybody around?
And we will just take a hot second for the name. And yes, I think there is. I just have to find the info on the outside of the house.
Yes. Oh, that's
Yes,
probably
okay,
where
so
Father
there it
has
is.
a rat.
So yeah, the outside of the house, there are some dilapidated windows, but they are for the most part, at least from the distance, they look boarded up. But it's really run down. Like this is a very run down home.
Okay. And walking around, have I noticed any like other footprints or tracks, like multiple tracks, anything?
No, not really.
Okay.
Nothing that you wouldn't expect. Like pretty
so
average.
when he
foot
does
traffic.
his walk around, Becky, I want to accompany him.
Are you walking around the house?
Yes, walking the whole.
Okay,
everything.
so
I'm doing the
you'll need to
same.
do stealth checks.
Okay.
I'm doing the
This is
same, but I'm
gonna be
using my keen sense of smell, Renee. I want to see if I can smell other people than Corvina, whatever.
Corvala.
Corvala.
And
thank
yes, you would smell, at a minimum, the 2 people that were at the
Oh, right.
stall, and you would smell a few other signatures.
Nat
Yeah.
20.
Stealth checks? Is what we're doing?
Stealth checks to get all the way around the house for sure.
Yeah, nat 20.
Okay. You're invisible.
For an old man. Impressive.
1922, not a...
Yeah.
Do I still have spell slots with a short rest, or they go?
I don't know what recovers on a short rest. You hit the button, so the program should have taken
Okay.
care
I
of
don't
it.
think he does, though.
No, it left the slots on.
Yeah, I
So.
don't think you do.
Okay.
Probably not. Okay. So, where'd it go?
Can I do a concentration with detect magic around here? Should I? I don't know.
From the outside of the house, you'd only be able. You can't go through wood walls and
Okay,
stuff, so
so-
it would only be like the
Useless.
grounds. But yeah, you guys go around the house. This is the full
Size of it.
outside of it. It seems like a small.
I'm just kind of hanging out waiting for them, I
Squarish.
think.
No back door.
Don't notice
Back door.
anything. Okay.
No windows.
There are windows, but they're boarded up, and it's
Gotcha.
all very ramshackle and rundown.
All right.
Okay.
As we make our way around to the front, then I guess
I guess
know
I'm
where
just.
to go with the front door.
Yeah. So Morton just goes to the door there and starts smacking the door with his staff just to.
Okay, I make the fur on my back rise up. I get my hackles up so I look tough.
Okay. So you are smacking away at this. For a couple seconds, the door opens,
I'm facing ball.
and what you see is a woman, a petite brown-skinned woman who you would have noticed. No, sorry, you don't. Fuck. Do you met her? Who is the people you met?
Met a couple of people in the
we
book
met-
saw.
Corvallis and the 2 workers that was working there.
I know. Avani and Imbar. Okay, so yeah, you see a woman that you have not met yet. A petite brown-skinned woman with wide eyes and chestnut hair and twin braids. She seems a little young. Not child, like she's not a child, but she's childlike in her appearance and her dress. And you can see that the room opens onto what looks probably like a living room. She opens the door a crack, she peeks out and she goes, can I help you?
Like, we're looking for Corvallis. Is she here?
Oh, you are the guests? And she kind of peeks around the door to see all of you.
Yep.
She backs up and opens the door to allow you all entrance into the living room. And she goes, yes, I'll take you to her. She told us you were coming. As you get into this room, I will describe what you see and smell and hear. So, you enter what appears to be a common room. There are 7 mismatched chairs that are scattered around this homely common room. A couple of mugs and plates sit on a small circular table in the center of the space. A tattered and faded rug decorates the wooden floor. As you all enter one by one, she looks at the rug that's on the floor and she goes, no. As she leads you toward this door. You do hear the sounds of cooking coming from behind this door, and you can smell the smells of maybe something being cooked. Oh yeah. Let me get my phone. Yeah, so you can smell the smells of food being cooked as she takes you to this next door. And she goes, Carvala's waiting for you in her office. If you'll just follow me. And she opens the door that she leads you into, and
Before that, Renee, would I be able to see if she's getting nervous? Like the little girl right there, is she nervous or acting
she
nervous?
seems definitely on edge. It seems a little like she's not comfortable with maybe being the one that had to greet you. She's not comfortable with something, but she's certainly on edge.
Okay.
She opens this door, and what you see is a dormitory of sorts. So more like a wide corridor than an actual room. This room is long and crowded. It is filled with what you see in the picture, which is 6 narrow cots with small trunks stowed neatly beneath them.
How many chairs were there in the living room?
7.
Oh no, another polycule.
And you see the girl who was at the stall that had met you, the Avani, she is sleeping on this bed. She's snoring softly, and as Marliza, that's her name, takes you into this room, she kind of goes, she's just down by Avani's bed. It's the door at the end, and she kind of makes her home here and gestures you guys to go forward to that door. So who wants to lead?
Before we do
Not I. Not I.
You said to the right there's a kitchen door, like there's clamoring of.
Yeah, so sorry. From this door, from behind here, you can smell like food being cooked. You can hear it being cooked. But she takes you in here, and she says that the door, Corvala's office, is this door, and she's essentially like staying here to usher you down that way, essentially.
Okay.
Is this one over here, or do we know?
To the so before I go in that room there, the door to the kitchen there. Is there a way? Is there like a door handle where I can kind of take a chair, kind of shove it into the door where it can't open or close it?
Well, you're being led by this woman. So
Okay.
how are you like
That's
in a
true.
tiny space? How are you going? Oh, 1 second.
Can we like send Nacho over? We could
Yeah.
probably send Nacho over.
Is
to do
there?
that.
I'm not saying it's impossible. I'm saying how do you do it when you've literally just had this this is your bulk interaction. This girl opens the door
Yeah.
and is guiding you
Oh,
down.
sorry.
Is there a reason there's 7 chairs but only 6 beds?
You'll have to find out.
Another mimic.
Oh no.
Yeah, before
Another minute.
In the polycule.
so before like I'll look at the little girl there. It's like, okay, what's her name again?
Marlisa. She's not actually young.
Yeah.
She just looks like she's maybe 19, 18, but she dresses young. So she's like twin braids and
Yeah.
she's very kind of
Marlisa, I have a question for you.
Hmm?
Yeah, I know you've been a little bit nervous as a scene person out there, but be honest with me. Is there anything I need to be surprised about this? Because if not, I have a dog here that will bite you and will hurt you really bad.
You're threatening her?
Yeah, we've been attacked by so many things.
She goes, you see her face harden briefly for a moment, and her age, the kind of the youngness that she kind of outwardly portrays disappears for like a second. She becomes kind of a young 20-year-old person all of a sudden with authority or some level of authority. She goes, Corvala said that you were her guests, but that doesn't mean I have to be polite if you're going to be rude.
My apologies. So Morden being an old one's like, okay, and then starts walking towards the hallway to the end door where Corvallis is at, and kind of like taps on the door with his staff
As you
again.
walk down here, Avani in the bed kind of like tosses a bit because you're not being super quiet, and she just like in her sleep she's mumbling. She's like, "Come on, shut up! I've worked all day," and then she just kind of like goes back to sleep a little bit. You knock on the door. Who's following him down the corridor?
I'll follow him down, but as I pass the little girl, I just go, how's it?
And Phasmira is like, she still has the baby goblin slung in her back. She notices some of the cots are messy, so like instinctually she just starts making
You're just
beds.
making them as you go. You're like
Kind of
quickly.
looking.
Yeah.
No, I was like,
Fixing them up. I'll follow.
Yep.
Slow.
At this point, you knock on the door. Morden, sorry. And you hear Corvala from inside. You've already met her. You hear her call out, and she goes, "Enter." So you open the door, and this is what you see. So, a large wooden desk takes up most of this room. Atop the desk, a quill and a bottle of ink sit next to a leather-bound journal. A pair of decorative swords hang on the wall behind the desk, and there is a single bed tucked against the western wall. Corvala sits behind her desk, awaiting you. And as you open the door, she stands and goes, "Yes, come in, please. Sit, make yourself as comfortable as you can. We live in a small home." And you all sort of enter.
I guess that's the other bed that was missing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Speaking of the bed, she said be comfortable, so Rasha's going to jump up and lay down on the bed.
Fair enough.
I go around, start poking some of the chairs with my staff again there, just to make sure it's not a mimic.
Nothing. Zilna, I'll say you kind of stand at the foot of the desk and above at the top of the stairs with Morden. Phasmir, you kind of shuffle in by the bed. Nacho's on the bed, they're kind of laying down. As you enter this room and kind of hang out, Corvala like steeples her hand. She goes, "All right, you seem to know a great deal about me. Tell me what you know."
Okay. Long story short, I'll be honest with you. You're sending books into Candlekeep that are Gin Watsons in disguise. You've gone through some great effort to disguise them as novel, pardon the pun, but as novel books that nobody else has had, to infiltrate Candlekeep, and you seem to be sending them with unsuspecting customers.
Adventurers.
So why?
Yep.
I'll be straight with you. This is the worst case scenario for my Amber Doomed group. I did not have intentions of these Ginwatsums that I am creating ending up in Candlekeep. have taken on the burden of leadership, you see, for the group ever since our leader, Nidalia, passed away. And she loved books, and it was her dream to set up a book stand, so I did my very best to see it through. And then I heard of a ritual. Well, I didn't hear of a ritual, sorry. I heard of, that perhaps there was a ritual that we could use to revive Nidalia, and I could have my master back, and our group would have purpose again. And so we set about selling the books that she had collected, as a way to raise funds. But the ritual is extremely expensive, and we were not getting very far selling, 10 gold per book. So I took to creating Ginwatsums off of covers of hers that are more rare and expensive, such as the titles you presented to me at the stall. I was just hoping, I told them never to attack anyone, to stay in their book form. I did my best. Nidalia taught me the Ginwatsum ritual, you see, and, well, quite frankly, I would give up 100 souls if it meant having Nidalia back.
Is necromancy possible in this game?
It is, but there is also resurrection spells and things like that. It just costs a lot of
To
money.
that exact end, tell me a little bit more about the circumstances of this loss and resurrection. Is this a spell? Have you made an arrangement?
Yes, it is resurrection. It is the spell resurrection, but we needed to gather 100,026 gold pieces to have a priest resurrect.
That is a lot of money.
But why the Ginwatsums?
And we
How do
required
they-
a diamond worth 1,000 gold. And when you are trying to sell a book collection that is very limited for money, you find out very quickly that it is not making a lot of money. Very quickly.
What is your cause that you guys are trying to do with your
They're just
your BFF Natalia?
they're making Gim Watsons to
But
get the
sorry.
rare books.
What was your cause?
That's what she's
for
saying.
Because I remember
They don't have the rare
they said
books.
they
Yeah.
lost.
Yes, my Nadalia was murdered by adventurers. She was hunted because she was a Lamia, and she's very unique and special, and people have a lot of funny ideas about whether or not they're evil or good, and it's sort of like hunting elephants for their tusks. It's a bit of a trophy prize, and, well, they took her from us, and we have been hounded and hunted from town to town, and we just want her back.
Do you
So I
happen to-
sell the books, and I turn the more expensive ones into Ginwatsum so that I can sell them for 200, 300 pieces of gold at a time, as they are very expensive books.
So, Corvallis,
I have the original copies. They were in her collection, so I used them to create the Ginwatsums.
what if I told you that we were all very sympathetic to your cause, and that who doesn't want to bring back the loved one? But we have to face the fact now that every new book that comes into Candlekeep is going to be examined to see if it's a Ginwatson. Therefore, I don't think this is going to work for you any longer.
Yeah. it's
What
not
if
more
there's
difficult.
something we could do to help you, considering that by now your current scheme is simply not going to work? Maybe we can work together and make amends to Candlekeep.
Also, was her name Nadia?
Yeah, their boss was named Nadia.
Did your
Or
boss have
Nadalia,
any
sorry.
interactions with a were-rat?
So you've met Mushika.
We killed him.
No, she didn't. He was a person we encountered early into settling in this home. And he does not prefer our kind, so he took it upon himself to create some sort of rivalry where none exists. We are just trying to survive and sell books through the Ginwatsum rituals so that we can earn the money to bring her back.
Well, the
So
plus
he
side
was
is
racist.
Mushika's dead
yeah,
now.
He's,
He's
dead now.
very
You don't have to worry
dead.
about him. He's
I
fine.
asked her a question. If we want to help you, and if your
Oh, sorry,
scheme
you did
is
say that.
spoiled, What would you have to say?
Well, I don't know that my scheme is.
All of the
spoiled.
new books coming into Candlekeep by now will be examined.
Well, I'm not attacking Candlekeep. It wasn't my intention that these go to Candlekeep.
But the net's going to close on you. It's not our job to come and bring you to justice.
I can create Ginwatsums to take two forms, beast form or object form. I've been using the object form exclusively. And, you've brought to me the information that at least, 3 of them have ended up in Candlekeep. I've created 8. I've heard nothing of the others, so they mustn't be in Candlekeep. It's probably fine.
No, the Candlekeeper's going to want to hunt you down and murder you and everything for what you've done. So we could try to prevent that if you help us along. And maybe persuade them to maybe just... If you help us, maybe we can convince them to help resurrect your friend. Or find something to resurrect your friend.
Well, Candlekeep is very powerful, though I don't think that they would send anyone to murder anyone, because, well, they haven't to date. But,
Things have changed.
what do you think they would require in order to help us?
Morgan kind of looks over them and is like, did we ever discuss what the plan was? They kind of wanted to investigate.
Well, I think at a minimum, we would want to know the titles of the other books which contain Ginwatsums that you've created. Just
Well,
to make
they're
sure.
not all
that-
books. They've created objects as well.
But she said that she made 8 books.
She's made 8 Ginwatsums to date.
Okay, what are the other
Oh, I
two?
thought she said she made 8 books. 3 of them were found, so the others are fine.
No, 8 Ginwatsums.
I see.
Okay, so
Can
what?
you give us a list of things that you make and want, either objects or books, everything that we need to know?
I cannot divulge the details of the Ginwatsum ritual. When Nidalia taught me it, she cast a Gios spell upon me so that I would not be able to share the knowledge.
I cast message, and I cast message specifically on Morden, and say, I think that this person is pretty much evil. If we weren't so tired, I think this would be moving towards a fight.
Yep.
I'm not unreasonable. I only need to know what it would be. What does Candlekeep need from me for them to help us raise Nidalia? I'm not going to stop. I don't think this plan is evil. It's been harmless. You've told me nobody has been hurt or killed.
Oh, they've attacked us.
Okay, but
No.
you're all here. You're standing, so you're not dead.
Didn't 2 of them get killed? One of them got killed?
Yeah, one of the guys got
Yeah,
killed.
there was one person that was killed on the way after after leaving Candlekeep with your book.
No, he was killed by bandits on the road.
Oh,
Frankly,
okay.
she doesn't know that.
No, she doesn't. But I'm letting you know if you're
Yeah.
if you're mixing it up. He was
Yeah.
killed by bandits.
Yeah. Okay, one person has been... Okay, and this is what I'm playing, is that one person has been killed by your book.
Roll a deception check.
Deception... 9.
Can I use charm person on her?
You can, but
Oh,
they
It'd
will
be
know that
slow.
you've done so after the end of a minute.
okay.
Yeah, 9.
Again, you can. It's just there's consequences when they figure out that their brains have been
Oh, it
compromised.
says it's an hour though.
Oh, sorry, after the hour. You're right.
I wouldn't do that.
We could run in that time.
Well, just in case we kind of get on the
I go
good
wait.
side, let's just wait, just in case.
Yeah.
Okay, so with your deception, she seems to take that on, and she goes, "Well, was he a human?
Yes.
Well, then I don't care. A small loss for Nidalia's benefit."
What do you need for the resurrection ritual that you wouldn't need 120,000 gold for?
Sorry.
What does she need for the ritual?
Oh, she needs 126,000 gold and a diamond worth 1,000 gold.
Is that for the actual ritual or is that just the priest wanting it?
No, that's actually what it
Okay.
costs in game for resurrection.
Okay.
Well, like I say, after we killed that rat king of yours and one rival, I think you owe us a favor.
I don't think I owe you anything. You killed him and I didn't care about him. What I've asked you is what I'm not unamenable. If it gets me and my group closer to reviving Nidalia, where we can just live in peace as she wanted, I'm amenable. But
Yeah.
what does Candlekeep need from me? You're saying that they'll help me with the
Yeah,
ritual.
what do they need?
Well, the problem is, like, you can't tell us the items, the list of the items that have...
Oh, well, I could tell you some. I'm not going to divulge them all, but I could tell you some that I've made. I could tell you the books, if that's important, because that would be what would go into Candlekeep.
Yep, okay, we'll start with that. Can you give me
Okay.
a list of
You tried to
books?
ask that
Yeah,
earlier.
Yeah.
I literally asked her.
Well, yeah, we got into the weeds of him saying that there were 8 books, but there weren't.
Mm.
But anyway, she looks at the ledger that's on her desk, and she goes, "All right. So I did the Dark Hunger, which apparently has already gone rogue. I've done Mazfroth's Mighty Digressions, which again has already apparently gone rogue. I've done Fallen Tethymir, rogue. And then there are 3 unaccounted for. So there's Death of the Laughing Demon, The Enchanted Odyssey, and The Perfect Thief."
Perfect Thief.
Mm-hmm.
What was the last? The other, there's got Death of the.
Death of the Laughing Demon,
Yeah, and then Perfect Thief, and what's the last?
Enchanted Odyssey.
And you sold this to people?
She flips through her ledger, and she goes, "I have sold all 3. I sold them much longer ago than the other 3 books.
Were they humans when you sold it to?
Most humanoids. Mostly humanoids, yes.
What was the last one?
One was a...
There's
The
the Death of.
the
yeah.
Death of the Enchanted Thief is the last one, I think.
No, the Death of the
Enchanted.
Laughing Demon.
Death of the Laughing Demon.
There's
sorry.
Death of the Laughing Demon, Perfect Thief, and what was the other one?
Enchanted Odyssey.
Oh.
Oh.
You're on poop duty.
We all heard it.
Sounded amazing.
I hope she feels better.
So funny. Yeah, I sold them a long time ago.
Okay, then they must have not made it into Candlekeep yet.
Or they'll never make it into Candlekeep and everybody's
Do
fine.
you happen to remember those personnel that you sold it to, what they look like?
I don't track that. Just my inventory.
Was Candlekeep going to reward us for finding the books? I can't remember.
They're going to reward you for resolving it with the Helm of Comprehending Languages.
What is a Gimwatsit?
Again, Watson?
Yeah, that.
It's a created creature that feeds on life forces.
It was a
Oh, so
fake
they're
book that
actually
attacked
dangerous.
us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
There's a bunch of fake books that try to eat us.
How does creating those, how is that like a resurrection?
No, she's
No,
making
she's,
fake books so
yeah.
that she can
Sell
sell
them.
the fake books, but not actually
Right.
getting
So
rid of her
without
good
actually
books.
losing the real copies,
Yeah.
because the real copies are really rare. So essentially, she's taking a rare book that Nadalia owned, and
Mhm.
instead of actually one time selling it,
Mhm.
she's reproducing it via Ginwatsum
So,
and selling the Ginwatsum.
so like how they make fake Louis
Yeah.
Vuitton bags, it's like a
Yes.
knockoff. That's
Yeah.
what she's
But
doing.
she's doing
But
it with
it's-
dangerous creatures.
Yeah,
Yeah.
magic.
She can't do it
But she's
any
telling
other
them
way.
she's telling them never to revert, but they do feed on life energy, so
So
they're eventually going to revert.
I would suggest, at a minimum, what we need to get out of here is no more making copies of books. They're obviously going to make their way to Candlekeep because you're making copies of rare books. You're selling them at a stall where people are
I can do
seeking
that. I'll
entrance.
just make objects.
Okay.
No more selling the books. The books that you've made are already sold, but we'll report what those titles are. And then finally, you'll give us 1, 2, 3, 4 of those titles as originals so that we can bring them to Candlekeep as our re-entry books.
I could sell you the original titles of The Dark Hunger, Mazfroth's Mighty Digressions, and The Fallen Tethymir.
Well, how about you give them to us and we will make an ever earnest plea to Candlekeep as to the justice of your campaign.
Roll a persuasion.
You're still killing people.
Alignment.
But hey, we're just
Alignment, what do you mean?
just gotta get out of here.
Like,
Let
get it,
Candlekeep know what's up.
whatever.
14.
Oh, if you
No,
keep scrolling,
I didn't
if
add.
you
Hold on.
under, if you go to
Persuasion. Oh, I'm very persuasive. That's 20. My modifier's a 6. I'm skilled.
Yeah, she sighs heavily and she goes,
so it should be under your
I am
features
loath.
and traits.
loath
Yeah.
to part with Nadalia's treasured tomes. But if you can guarantee that this would restore the balance and Candlekeep would help us,
Where?
I would gladly part with them.
That doesn't say the
I will
features.
do my.
Huh?
And she's going to be looking at me for honesty.
Oh,
I will do my
Features.
utmost to convince everyone there of the justice of your campaign, that you mean no harm, that you'll desist on the selling of book copies, and that the only thing you want is to get your beloved leader back in charge of your enclave.
Are you being honest, are you?
Yeah.
But she is harming people.
Alignment?
Shut up.
Is that what it's called?
No, keep going. Keep scrolling over.
Well, she stands and she
Where's it
goes,
on the paper? It's not sure.
I will return.
No, just get up.
And she goes down
Just
those
keep scrolling over
stairs
to the right.
to fetch the
Right.
books.
One more time.
Okay.
leaving you
This is
guys
your
alone
sage
for a
of
Yeah,
short
as soon as she
period.
leaves, I turn to you, Fazbear, and go, you look troubled.
I don't think we should be helping her.
I don't think we should necessarily be helping her. I just don't know if it's our business. I would also point out that we are in no shape for a fight.
Yeah.
But she's hurting people.
Right?
So
But
is
all
your
the things I
goblin.
just said.
My goblin didn't hurt anyone.
Your goblin ate the spider friend.
So let's get your goblin out of here safely, and then we can talk about what we would like to do after. Maybe we don't even have to go back to Candlekeep. But as for right now, we definitely need to get out of here safely. And at a minimum, I think we'd appreciate the books.
What
Yep,
if
I think
we...
I agree. I think we should just go with the books, and then we can come back and deal with it later.
I cast sleep on her. I'm just kidding. When your face changed, Renee's like, okay, here we go.
Well, what are you doing? She's gone. Like, you guys can have
No,
a
I
chat.
just-
She's
that's
downstairs.
exactly
My
it.
thing was
Yeah, yeah.
frozen, so she's just still here. but-
Maybe is this an inn? What is this room?
You're in her office.
But
Yeah,
what
we
is this
shouldn't talk
building?
Too freely.
Oh, this is like their hideout. This is their
Yeah.
like.
So I'd
They're
say, we
ready.
just,
They're
I'd say
So-
we just leave and just go.
Are those beds empty? Like, or are there people? Like, can
Well,
we
you've met.
two?
One is laying in the
Mhm.
bed. You met a boy. You met a guy at the bookstall with the girl who's sleeping in the bed. So you know there's at least another guy. And then you know about the girl who had led you to where you need.
So we can't ask to like stay for a rest here.
I would not.
No, I would
wouldn't.
not. Definitely
We
not.
definitely could. I just wouldn't.
No, I wouldn't be comfortable.
I do not trust these
'Cause
people.
these are. I don't want to stay here.
I
They're
wanna look
yellow, so
around.
they're questionable.
I want to look around.
That's great. I'm not staying here. I think we should get it as soon as possible.
Yeah.
Yeah. We can try to sneak back.
I mean,
over
if
on.
you want to look around, you can, but I'm gonna be waiting outside.
Well, you know that through the day there's at least 2 people at the stall,
I'm worried about the
right?
fact that
So.
we have no ability to do anything.
And that
I have-
Corvala goes back and forth between the stall and the hideout.
That's
Every
yeah.
two hours.
The many beds here make me worry about the places we haven't been and how many people might be in there who might just go, hey, these troublemakers are asking a lot of questions.
Well, I mean, at minimum, you know there's 7.
Maybe-
But my
That's right.
point being, though, is that at any time they can be like, hey, these troublemakers are asking too many questions.
But that's a good point. There, I was like, I say if we kind of leave and just watch them, like Renee was saying, like there's 2 at the stall during the daytime. Corvala goes back and forth. We just got to find a time where we can break in and start looking for what we can in there.
So we can come back.
We can come
We
back.
can come
I'd
back.
say let's fully rest up, keep an eye on them, like kind of find the routine,
Mhm.
like wrecking, spy on them, and then we can come to like none of us can send messages out to like the school, can we?
No.
Yeah. Damn it. So I think that'd be the best, is just to get
No,
out
but-
of there and just kind of come up with a plan.
And regardless, I think at a minimum, we're not in a place to do much threatening and certainly not fighting.
No.
We've gotten the information that we
Yeah.
need, which is the primary goal.
Yeah.
Resolve what's happening with this.
We
might
don't
be-
need to make a non-hostile situation hostile.
In other words, Tyler, why do you want to? Sorry.
What are you
In
looking
other words,
for?
why do you want to explore this place so bad? Is
I
there-
just feel like there's another way to stop these people.
We will. I think we will.
I agree.
We
We'll
will.
find that.
The other option is we could always just talk to the city guard and say there's a kidnapped child in here, and they could just raid it.
Yeah.
We can swat them.
Yeah,
Also,
Basically.
how would we know she's being honest with us?
I don't trust her.
We do not.
We don't.
Yeah.
I fully intend to go and tell the authorities at Candlekeep, who are very powerful, and more than 4 of us who are tired, and say, hey, this is the problem. This is the deal with that we've struck. And then I'll be honest. You can say what you want, but I fully intend to live up to my word. I'll say, hey, I think that they've lost their way in the ethics margin, but they're trying to get their leader back, and we've at a minimum stopped them from actively harming others in a way that will affect Candlekeep.
And the fact that Nadalia could actually create these spells and then cast a spell work to her where she can't reveal everything tells me she's also not a good person.
I will
Oh,
tell
yeah.
you would probably know as a druid, and any of the spellcasters here might actually know. Gios is a 7th level spell. So whoever Nadalia was, well, they say she's a Lamia, which is a monster, but a 7th level spell is something you get access to when you're like level 12,
10, yeah.
10 and 12.
Yeah.
So Nadalia was crazy powerful regardless. And then anyone who wants to do all of you give me a history check.
Will we add anything to it?
Yeah, to be your history.
Yeah.
At 20.
10.
11 plus 4,
6.
so
Okay. So,
15.
Phasmira,
Mm-hmm.
you start to put the connections together here. They had a Lamia for a leader. Her teeth are really filed and sharp. And when you fought Mushika, because she just said he made them his personal enemy, his personal nemesis. When you fought Mushika, you know, is a were-rat. And he called you guys a pack of jackals. So I'm going to say with a 20,
They're jackals.
you can put together that these are jackal wares at a minimum.
Okay.
Because they would also be normally found with Lamias.
Okay.
All right.
I have
So,
15.
You could share that.
Okay.
I mean,
I just don't trust these people. I have reason to believe, just from what I've read in Candlekeep and from what I know, I think they might be were-jackals.
Can we send the goblin baby downstairs to see what it sees?
I don't think the goblin baby
Can it move?
can do anything.
can move.
Okay.
No, at this point, I wouldn't send anything because we might upset them, and then we might get in a fight. And
Yeah.
I don't want to do that right now.
We are too tired.
I think we should.
We will die if we get in a fight
I
right
think
now.
we should just get out of here and then just observe them for the next couple of days to
Yeah,
see how.
And come back.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
And then make notes if people are buying books from them. Just kind of make notes and potentially try to stop them on the streets to see what they were given.
Oh, no.
So you do, as you guys
Can
are
we
having
check
this
this room really quick?
Oh, yeah, we can look around. You want me to detect magic?
Well, you're having a conversation while she went downstairs.
I can detect magic in here without anyone looking.
Yeah.
Are there
so-
papers on that desk, or is that just the picture?
Yeah, she has an open journal there. I'll say you have just enough time. Maybe you're having this conversation while you're rifling.
Yeah, I can detect
Yeah,
magic.
You
while
detect
this is
magic.
happening.
Yeah.
On the desk.
It's like my favorite thing to use. It's my new
Any
thing.
magic.
The journal.
I didn't let my hair dry enough before
So
I
you
left.
look
It was a
through
little
it quickly.
crunchy.
The ledger on the desk is a ledger documenting all of Amber Dune's book sales. So she was referencing that. It is just basic. It's just all of their book sales. You can see it goes back only a couple of months. It's not a bit. They haven't been operating for a long time. Give me. You're detecting magic. I'll say you don't. You don't actually. No, actually, would you? Hang on.
If there's magic there.
Yes, you detect magic. The two swords that are crossed behind the desk are magical.
Okay.
Falls
Do I
Girls-
know, like, does it tell me what they are, or do I just know that they're magic?
Yes. It tells you the type of magic. They are. Where's the
Vesemir,
types of
when we come back to look at this area, I can shapeshift
Did
into
you
an
use the bathroom
animal,
deck?
go
Yes.
like
Did
a
you
little
take your mic
rat
off?
and figure what's inside.
Good thinking.
Just give me 1 second.
Oh my god, my quads are so sore. Oh no. It's the first time on a bike in a while.
But yeah, when we come back here, I can shapeshift and then kind of
Conjuration.
Good thinking.
The magic you get from the swords is conjuration.
So someone made them?
Yeah.
Basically, are they again Watson?
Could be. They would fall under
Can I
conjuration.
tell?
No, you can't.
Okay.
So we're just basically waiting for.
You were looking at the ledger.
Yeah.
And she's doing detect magic. Nacho, as she's downstairs and you guys are having this chat, are you looking around the room anywhere?
No.
And
I
are you-
am.
you're just
I'm
sitting there?
lounging on the bed.
Yeah, I'm just sitting in the chair, just enjoying, just.
Okay, Vladimir,
comfort.
give me an investigation check.
Yes, I'm tired.
Lazy
That
boy.
did not.
This is the boy, right? Yeah.
Investigation.
Yeah, 4.
Yeah, no, never mind. You guys hear her
You knock
on the
over a
stairs. You hear her on the stairs, and you run back to kind of your spot, like sitting or in front of the bed as she comes back up.
Mhm.
She is holding in her hands 3 books. They look old, they look tattered, they look worn, they look original.
4 books.
And she has with her The Dark Hunger, Masfrost's Mighty Digressions, and The Fallen Tethymir. She hands them over to you all, and she goes, like I said, I am loath to part with these, but if it gets us closer or to our completed goal to raise Nadalia, I'd part with them gladly. And she hands them over to, essentially, I guess you, because you're there across
Yeah.
the desk.
So I take them, kind of look at them, and then place them in my bag.
Do you happen to know where we might find a diamond?
I've been searching for them myself for a while, but they can be found in a few places that I know of. But some of the caves around here that I have had my crew search have not yielded anything as of yet. But the money is our first goal because it's so much.
Oh, sorry, wait.
Oh, thank you very much.
Yes.
You've been very honest with us. I know that must be
Thank you.
difficult being a person in your position.
Come here. Over here.
We'll be
Okay.
in touch.
All right.
Cast
she's-
mage hand and extend it in a handshake.
She stands and she shakes all your hands, and there's a little bit of like a, it's not trust per se, but it's a little bit more friendliness. And she goes, I look forward to hearing from Candlekeep. To be quite frank with you, all we want is Nidalia. And she shakes all of your hands and kind of sees you out.
All of my
Casimir
party.
is still very like cautious.
Would
All
you
of
be
my
aware
party-
of like Nadalia if you're from Candlekeep?
She would be aware of like Lamia's, but not Nidalia as an entity.
Would she know more than us?
Maybe, but it would also be something you could Google or
Okay.
Google, something you could research at Candlekeep if you went back, or even here in town.
Yeah.
They have local libraries here.
Okay.
You'd possibly be able to find that information.
Is there like a mage, like anything mage places nearby that?
Inside Baldur's Gate would be
We have
where like
30
colleges and
31
libraries.
And
and
that's
stuff
maybe
are.
something we'll look into college-wise, maybe ask around that. So, but I'd say we just go back, find a place to rest up.
There are inns and stuff even outside of the city. Because again, it's not like it's walls and city and there's nothing else. The wide is out here. There's older buildings, ramshackle. It's the poorer districts are outside the walls as well. But there's also still a whole ass like life here.
We got a bag with us. We'll find a spot to stay.
Yep. That's what we do.
So you guys go in search of a inn, which is evening. It is like 7 p.m. because the wide shut down at 5. And as you go searching for an inn, we will take a quick break. I will pee, and then we will come back and finish.
Yeah, sure.
Yes,
sure.
okay.
All right.
That's like the best thing about being a bard. You just show up to any inn and you're like, so.
All right, let's get back to this. So you guys go to find yourselves an inn. It does not take too long before you come across the Archer's Scroll, which is a relatively decent looking, it's a snug looking inn. Doesn't look by any stretch terrible or you know, gross. Looks decent. Walking inside, there's a decent crowd. Not big, not empty. It's about medium. There's still tables, like there's easy pickings to find a table to sit or whatever. The innkeeper stands behind the bar. He is a dragonborn with copper scales. And as you guys open the door, he just kind of nods as if you're kind of just patrons for the evening. Excuse me. What do you do?
I will sidle up to the bar,
Mhm.
hop up onto a bar stool, take my wizard hat off, put it on the bar, ask him for 4 menus, a table, some privacy, and that I think he'll find his evening's entertainment is taken care of now that Zilna's here. And then I do this one.
He pulls out 4 menus easily. He goes, you can sit anywhere you like. And he looks at Zilna as Nacho kind of flourishes towards you and he goes, she looks enough like a bird. What can you do?
Also my fiddle. Probably this.
Right? Well, I got a stage over there and you see essentially like a tiny, like half step up platform. It's real small. He goes, you can play there for your supper, I guess.
All right.
And Casimir just orders a very large drink.
The drink will cost you 3 copper pieces.
Someone's
I
gonna go
have
walk over to
that.
the little stage
You
thingy
do.
and set up.
Nice. Lap 3 copper pieces on
Yeah.
the table.
More than just looking at the menus. Is bread free?
No. But your food will be covered because of your friend here provided.
Nope.
You can have your choice between dried shellfish and dried watercress, or buckwheat biscuits and curd cheese.
Nacho pipes up.
I
I'll
also
take
got a
that.
bit of boiled eggs back as well.
I'll take some boiled eggs and water, please.
I
Biscuits
It's gonna
and
be
cheese
6
for me.
copper pieces.
I thought it was free.
No, it's free.
All right, sorry, free because she's playing. Only the food.
Swindling us.
Only
I
the
do-
food, no drink.
Once the orders are taken, is everybody ordered?
No, only 2.
My bad.
Yeah.
I thought there was 3, and I thought she was performing. My bad.
I am. I'm wandered off performing. But...
Yeah, I'm cheap. I just went with an eggs.
I'm
3
just
eggs.
like downing this drink.
Everyone
I need to
did
be intoxicated.
Yeah.
What do you
After you
order?
murdering
So
people.
I had the biscuits and cheese.
Okay, so that is going to be 3 copper pieces. All right.
So,
I keep now because I keep forgetting.
I know.
Yeah, we keep pointing at her.
So I do want to
Meals
sit
is
at the
free.
table, particularly with Mrs. trying to get drunk immediately, and then follow up on what we've just done. So we've now discovered.
Are you getting rooms or just food?
No, we're all sitting at a private table. I thought.
No, I know, but
Oh yes, we
you're
also
still
get
interacting
rooms.
with
sorry,
the
Yes,
innkeeper.
sorry,
Are
we're
you
also
getting
gonna get
rooms?
rooms.
Sorry,
as well.
yes, go ahead. Yes.
Yes, we'll get
Can we get?
room.
Can we also get half price for rooms for her entertaining?
She's usually as a
I
bird.
give her a free room, which can come with 2 beds,
Okay.
but the rest of you gotta pay for your own.
Now I think you should look up her ability because I think she's usually able to get free board for the party.
I don't know how to do that.
It's what look up your abilities as a bard. What's it called? God.
Is it under features and traits? Core
Yeah.
bird traits?
Yeah, it would be.
I also have the finest weed. Would you like some weed? We can get a free room.
I have a look.
I mean,
Frank. Frank.
Frankie.
Frank just wants to
Bardic
go outside.
inspiration, spellcasting, expertise, jack of all trades. I don't see anything here about
yeah,
Frank.
maybe it was a certain thing I had with the previous character.
Oh, I don't know.
Probably not.
What the heck was it called? Okay. Never mind. Proceed as per. I want to look into it anyway.
I can look it up.
Anyway, right now he's offering her a free room with 2 beds, meaning one other person would technically get a free room.
So I'll give it to her because we're both girls, probably.
Thank you.
I'm a dog, so I'm
And
just
the
gonna
baby.
lay at the foot of your bed.
Yeah,
And the
she's-
baby.
I guess we're tiny. Oh yeah, the baby.
Like, do you have a spot where you hook like stable outside? I can lay out in the hay and everything. Being a hermit.
I suppose you could, but I'll charge you 2 copper pieces for the annoyance to the animals.
Okay, I'll just take a room.
It'll be more expensive for the room.
Oh, okay, yeah, okay. 2 copper pieces. I handle
Yeah,
2
okay.
copper pieces.
All right. At which point, Zilna, you proceed to perform for an evening. You take breaks, obviously, for, eating, drinking, having a couple, minutes off to yourself.
Mhm.
Go ahead and roll me a performance check. We'll see how good you do.
I think I have a proficiency in it.
You should.
Is it D20?
Yeah.
15
Plus your
plus
performance. Excuse me.
Oh, right, okay, yeah. 1 silver.
performance in the skills or in the first one? It's in the,
It'll be skill.
okay. Plus 3, so 15, 16, 17, 18.
18? Yeah, I mean, you do a pretty good job of it. It's lively in here, and you do actually draw a bit of a crowd toward the end of the night. And I know you guys are going to have a chat here, and that'll be, I'll rewind time for your break. But toward the end of the night, the Dragonborn owner goes, you want to play here any other night of the week? You are welcome to it. Welcome to it. And he does give you a free beer for your trouble. At which point, on one of your breaks, you are all sitting around the table having your suppers that you ordered. And
Entertainer background.
Yeah, but as soon as a bard, that would be your background. Regardless, it would just be free.
what do you guys do as you sit around the table having your supper?
I think we'll start planning,
Mhm,
potentially, watching out for, what's her name? Corvella's routine, so we
I
start planning
agree.
out what to do.
Mm.
Like I said, I can shapeshift into an animal, like a rat or something, and sneak inside and see what I can look at. By sneaking around.
I think that would be a good idea, but remember they are jackals.
Hmm.
They might be able to smell you.
Yes, maybe a tapeworm or something.
Something very small.
A worm.
A
I'm-
flea.
A
My
flea,
background
a
is
fly.
sage, not entertainer, so that would be
Mm-hmm.
wise
So
negotiator.
if we do go back, what is it that we want to accomplish from?
I think learning a little bit more about who they are would be very helpful.
Yeah. Because I'm concerned that Nadalia is quite powerful, and I'm just worried that if she's resurrected, she's gonna cause more problems.
Now, hear
I
me
think
out
the
here,
same
but
thing.
why is any of this our problem? And I'm saying this is not
Because we're
Let me
good
finish.
people.
Let me finish. We can have them brought to justice. We can tell authorities, responsible authorities, what's going on. I very much question our ability to do much about it.
We could at least find out all these
There's a
information.
lot of them, and they are rather powerful.
We
We
could-
all know what happened when we met the rat.
We could find out all these information and present it to Candlekeep,
Sure.
right? The wizard, and maybe they will go fight them because they're more powerful than we are.
Or maybe they'll ask us to return and deal with this problem.
And
Then
at this
we'll
point,
know.
maybe we might have to ask them to assist us or get someone hired to assist us.
But if there's something that we want to do in the meantime, like if there's something that you really want to accomplish by going back in there and sneaking in and whatever, then I'm more than happy to hear
We
it.
could always try to sneak in and see if we. I don't know if they have a ledger, like the ledger has a lot of stuff, but just see. Just kind of recce to see who is operating in that building. So we know there's 4 people in there.
I've got no problems with this. All sounds great. We've gotten into there. We know the truth. We also have the books that we'll need to get back to Candlekeep. Beyond this point, the only question is, do we get ourselves into too much trouble that we can't handle? And beyond that, I don't think there's
Also, all the building, the windows are boarded. If all this fails, we could just light the place on fire. Let them sleep in it.
Oh, no, we should not do
We
that.
should probably not do that.
we could out evil the evil.
That is
people.
not a great idea.
I don't know, that young lady seemed rather nice. Until you threatened to harm her, by the way.
Yeah. I don't think we need to make new enemies.
Well, they
They
already know
on the
who we are.
face of it seem like fine, if not misguided people. Now here's the thing. Time out. I went to the bathroom when you guys put together a few things on this people, why they had sharp teeth.
Yeah, she.
So she
identified
But I
knows.
they
missed
were
what that
jaguars.
was. Are
So
they
they're
evil?
lamias?
They're jackals.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jackal wears.
Jackal wears.
What is the difference?
That does kind of make them bad.
That's what they're actually called.
Yeah, so
Oh,
they're
what?
pretty bad.
Okay, so they are pretty bad by nature. I get it.
Yeah.
Well, I mean that's racist.
Well, that's what I'm leaning towards. From where Notch, I don't know why I'm saying from where Notch sits. From where I sit, we have the truth of the matter. We have what Candlekeep set us for. What they're up to is their own business. If we're ethically opposed, then we can tell responsible authorities in town. But I'm just looking at that helm of comprehending languages, a job well done, and getting on with finding your. Sorry?
Fix your shirt.
That's not. Oh.
I mean, if we did tell the authorities and then they get away, they know we ratted them out, and then they would probably try to find and kill us,
You guys have 8 minutes to forward, by the way.
right? There's not a whole lot. There's probably not a whole lot of beagles out there that can speak. They can find out where it is and kill you.
Don't you worry about Nacho. Nacho's fine.
Yeah.
Everybody loves Nacho.
Well, what do you think? Should we sneak in, or should we like, okay, let's take this book back and help?
I've stated my case, but I'm not the leader of the group or anything.
I
Yeah,
think
who actually is a leader of the group?
We got.
I don't really have a
we got-
leader.
Looking around, it's like-
The owl goes, whoo.
yeah. Yeah, Sable just like, yeah. Oh, okay. Alright, so maybe we should just actually, what we should do, at least the next couple of days, maybe we should actually go to the colleges and maybe ask if anybody knows about Nadalia.
Nadalia.
And then maybe from there we can learn what she's like. If we find out that she's really evil, okay, then we gotta look at the next step.
Well, that's a good point. Maybe we
Yeah.
can go to the library of all knowledge and find out more about these people rather than going back to the.
Yeah.
Well,
or
there's
the college.
libraries here as well.
Yeah.
Well, we can go visit the libraries here
It would be a start.
before we head back because that's a long trip, right?
5 days one way.
I think we should start here. We don't want to go back and forth.
Until we have more
To be fair,
information.
you gotta. When you spoke with Carvala, she did drop that idea that the adventurers killed the Lamia because it's kind of like the trophy hunt. They think they're automatically evil.
Mhm.
So Carvala herself told you that Nadalia wasn't really like her kind. That
Yeah.
she liked books, and it was like her dream to open a bookstore.
Yeah.
there
So
are
you
people.
already know that she might not fit the mold of that monster.
Yeah, because I guess the rat was racist.
Why are you so evil? Is my question.
The rat was
Me?
racist.
Why do you want to go kill all these people?
I said not to kill them.
She did.
Yeah, she did.
Oh yeah, she did say that. We just thought of. Oh yeah.
As she holds a baby goblin. Who's gonna murder people soon?
Okay, so
Who's gonna murder people soon?
legitimately, who has opposition to the point of we know what the truth is, we go back and say, hey, these are what these people are
We
doing.
think
or
we
we
not.
don't
know what
know
the
the
truth
truth.
is.
We have partial truth.
Okay, let's go to the library.
Yep. Let's
To
go
the library!
I don't think Dahlia's
after
dead.
we sleep.
After you sleep.
I
Yeah,
don't
after
think-
a long rest for sure.
I think they've captured their leader and she's somewhere else. In
Or
a
she
like
could be-
different dimension
or
or
she
something.
could be like in some weird stasis in the basement somewhere.
Yeah.
We
Right.
also didn't.
Is that a character inside?
I think so.
We
Just
didn't
leave
look
it.
in
We're almost
many of
done.
the rooms. We could have missed a lot of things.
Yeah, there could be a lot. There's a couple things that as they tell.
And she went downstairs.
Could we like take some bread from the inn and like offer it to them?
To who?
The people.
I know you're
Bread?
poor. I brought you a half-eaten
Yeah.
loaf of bread.
Here's a bread, piece of bread.
Last we spoke, I left with your most valuable books and a wholehearted pledge to give your best representation to the people that we're responsible to. Now I want to come back with some bread.
Maybe water.
This is not my plan. This is yours. What are you gonna
Their
do?
house was very messy. I could offer to clean it.
Oh, you could have. What if we could have got free room if we told the inn that you could clean the room as well too instead of paying for it.
Oh.
I lost. Well, I am sleeping in the hay pile. It doesn't matter for me. I like sleeping out in the animals. So
The three of us are in a room anyway for free.
yeah, okay. I still think we should just ask around, just to gather the information. Maybe ask why they hate her and everything as well too at the Fighters Guild, and if it was them that killed her.
I think we should head to the library and look at the werejackals.
I'm
We
gonna
could
accompany
split
you
up.
all.
Yeah.
We could go
Also,
to the library
We
and
need
you
to
could
get
ask
new
around.
armor.
Different plan.
Yeah.
I'm going to stay here on this bed, content with what they're doing and thinking that they're generally nice people trying to get their leader back. They want to open a bookstore.
That
They-
might
they
be what they're
promised-
doing.
They have
promised
the
to
bookstore
stop.
open. It's just that now they're
Yeah,
trying to
and
use
it-
it to raise funds.
The only thing that I don't like personally is that they're still going to make Gin Watsons. So if we want to report them, we report them on that. But I mean, I don't know.
You
You're
don't
kinda
know
hitting
I'll be
right.
honest with
To
you,
be fair,
I
she
feel
says she's
ethically
only
wrong.
doing it to raise funds for
And
the
I feel
dog.
ethically wrong going back and trying to steal their shit. Like, we're going to go sneak through their house and steal their shit.
I want to go to the library.
Listen, Dick Watson almost
Library.
killed us. Okay, they knocked us out and almost killed us.
And there's
They're trying to
3
get
out
us
there
back.
in the world.
Nacho is content.
So bringing their friend back is okay with killing other people there.
No, I think we should stop them from the Gin Watson thing, but I don't know if we should go back and
I think we should do research
oppose
first.
them.
I agree.
Yeah. Okay. We'll go around town and gather what we can.
Maybe get more information on Gin Watsons. So we don't know a whole lot about them.
You don't. Well, you have to get in Watson information. You don't have Lamia or Jackalware information.
Yeah, so we should get more information on Lamia and jackals and were rats.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm not gonna stay at the hotel. I'm gonna pal around with.
Well, you can also
No,
you
no, I'm
can
gonna
also
pal around with
stake out.
Tommy because he's the only person that's ever abandoned me.
You can also you can also split up and stake out their comings and goings for the second half of the potential plan.
Should we have like a long rest first?
Yeah,
at
you're
the
gonna have a
hotel?
long rest, and that's where we're gonna end it because that's
Yeah.
a pretty good
Yeah, it is.
cut.
Yeah.
But when you come back in the morning, those are your.
Yep.
Mhm.
Okay.
those
So
are
we'll
plans.
probably split up. We'll
Yeah.
go to the library and those guys will walk around.
Yeah.
Which would make sense, wasn't it? It was just like an old man, his little dog, and an owl.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, actually, it works out because dogs aren't allowed in Baldur's Gate.
Oh,
So Greg would have got stopped at the door anyway.
Yeah.
No, it's just-
Baldur's Gate's just
I like
racist
it.
against dogs. I see.
What's the problem with dogs? What about dog wizards?
Yeah.
Not allowed in.
What if I